All right, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there supporting the channel. And we're talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. Should they extend Khris Middleton, or should they let him walk and just keep Malcolm Brogdon? Now, I know Khris Middleton better not get a max contract. He's far from a max player. But in this day and age, we got guys like Tobias Harris that might get a max contract. But for Milwaukee, Khris Middleton was a no-show this year, but he is an integral part of what they do. Obviously you can't judge a guy off 1 year, but when you about to commit probably $20 million a year to a guy, you need to know that he's going to be the right assistant to Giannis Antetokounmpo moving forward, okay? Because if Khris Middleton is not going to be what we need him, or what they need him to be, then at this point it's basically like, we could lose Giannis for not putting the right guys behind him. But just as Giannis needs to get better, Khris Middleton, needs to get better, and so does Eric Bledsoe. They already re-signed Eric Bledsoe to a deal in the middle of the year, and I felt that was premature. But really, where you going to replace them guys at? You got guys on the bench like DJ Wilson, and the white boy Cogniton, whatever his name is. You got guys like them on the bench, that could develop into some Devinchenko from Villanova. So they do got some depth, but are you really ready to trust them to come back in? And the question is, who do you replace Khris Middleton with? He's 27 years old, man. So, really, who do you replace him with? You don't know who you can replace him with. Nobody willing to come to Milwaukee. Their cap situation a little bit funny. They may try to bring back Mirotic, may try to bring back Brook Lopez because he fit really, really good. But really, they don't have a choice but to bring back Khris Middleton. You don't find too many 3-and-D guys like Middleton that can shoot it from the outside. And with Giannis not having a jumper and who need to really master the floater in the mid-range game and the post game, you need to keep as many shooters around them. And you re-sign Eric Bledsoe. Really, when you could have moved Eric Bledsoe and just let Malcolm Brogdon play his position, could have saved you a couple of dollars. Maybe they can move Eric Bledsoe in the offseason after assigning him to an extension. That might be what need to happen to bring somebody different in. You know what I'm saying? They may need to move Eric Bledsoe, and bring another guard in that can do the job. But I think they can improve. Just staying packed. I think Eric Bledsoe won't be that piss poor in the playoffs again. But I definitely would think about moving Eric Bledsoe, man. Real talk. I can just move him, and I can just have Malcolm Brogdon do what Eric Bledsoe can do. He can defend, and the Joker can shoot. So I didn't understand the thinking of extending. I didn't understand them extending Bledsoe in the season. Brogdon is a good player. You got him for cheap. He can do what Bledsoe can do. Or you could draft a backup point guard. Or you can find a veteran backup point guard. I think they fucked up by re-signing Eric Bledsoe too early. That was just my train of thought. You can move Eric Bledsoe and try to, get Lonzo Ball, to be real. I'm not saying Lonzo will be a good fit. Shit. But, you can try to move him and get Khris Dunn from the Chicago Bucks. The Chicago Bulls. So they got some options out there, man. Maybe bring in, Derrick Rose if you have to lose Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? If you got to lose that guy, Malcolm Brogdon, then maybe bring in Derrick Rose. But I would have just rolled with Brogdon at that point and then bring in a veteran like D Rose to back him up or something like that. But I'm definitely bringing back Khris Middleton. They don't have no choice. If Khris Middleton want to stay, what if he, LA offer him somewhat more money? You stand in Milwaukee, you going to LA to play with Brian. Depends on what type of loyalty he got to Milwaukee. What if New York offer him a big contract or whatever the situation may be? Milwaukee going to have to match that because they don't have no replacement. So I think they got to bring back Khris Middleton by all costs. And then again, you can have Malcolm Brogdon fill in, but he ain't as rangy as Khris Middleton, man. And that's the problem. But let me know what y'all think about bringing Khris Middleton back for the Bucks. I think it's imperative that it happen. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos, man. And I appreciate the love, support, man. If you want to make a donation, that link's in the description. Please continue to share the videos. And let me know what you think about the Khris Middleton situation in Milwaukee. Bring him back, trade him, or cut him, or sign and trade him. We gone.